My name is Deja Beasley, and welcome to my first cooking lab. I am a psychology major, and it is my senior year in my academic career, so I will be graduating this December. I believe I've taken a course with you before, actually, a couple years ago, but I'm excited to get back into it. As you can see here, I'm measuring out the first cup of sugar and then just going to pour that in there with a cup of water. Now I'm going to stir and stir that away, but as I'm doing that, I wanted to get into why I chose this course. So I personally have had a battle with chemistry. It is not my friend, but I really do want to go into more science related fields and activities. I really want to do some research, so I wanted to connect more with chemistry and get a good connection with it. So I decided to take this course because I do like to cook. So if I can combine cooking and chemistry together, I think that'd be the coolest thing ever. So I'm really excited to go into it. This process here took me about 5-ish minutes to wait for the simple syrup to collect itself before I added the butter in. The butter melted within the first 45 seconds, and then I added in that heavy cream. I think I let the butter stir for a good 10 minutes because the consistency wasn't coming along. But enjoy the ASMR while I put in that heavy whipping cream. I also wanted to mention that I did taste that simple syrup, and I let my roommates try it too, and she said it tasted like something but nothing at the same time. I personally thought that it tasted really sweet. It wasn't as thick as the caramel was. Here you can see I put a timer on there, so I started that timer and I started mixing. That first point, maybe the first 3-4-ish minutes, I had just been stirring it completely and the color wasn't changing. I really wanted to go with the hard candy kind of feel with the caramel. So I read online that if you stir it by just swiveling your hand around or just moving around the saucepan, that it will start to caramelize the way that you want it to. So that is when it started to darken. These are the shots here that you can see of it darkening very quickly, might I add. The second I started doing that method, it started darkening within the next 4 minutes. And then I transferred it to this mason jar. I actually regretted it shortly after just because I wanted that hard candy, and then the second I put it in there it hardened. But it got a little messy after I poured it in there, but it still tasted really good in comparison to the simple syrup. It like melted in my mouth, which is really cool. Never made caramel before. And that is my lab. I also forgot to add the thyme in the end too.